And
you say,
watch even Pac and Biggie. Let me make it even worse. Bob Marley. If Bob Marley didn't die, he probably would have ended up like Michael Jackson. we just don't have scandals of Bob Marley. We just don't have them.
Yeah, true.
Do you think a man with all those wives is scandal free?
No way. I'm sure they were really. So now that you have talked about people who are dead, what does success mean to you at this point of your career?
Yeah, I think success for me, what it would mean is relevance, in the sense that I'm able to impact the next generation. At some point I would have told you, it's driving a smart Mercedes-Benz and living in Runda and stuff like that. No, I think it is, what sort of impact do you have on the generation that's coming? And that's why for me, I feel like teaching is a very noble profession. Right now I'm teaching. And in the teaching, I find myself learning from the students, but I also find myself giving the students something that I couldn't have given them if they had always just thought of me as, hey, I used to listen to you as a kid.
What is it exactly that you're teaching?
I'm teaching sound engineering. I'm teaching two units. One is called Foley and ADR. Foley and ADR is really just what you'd call sound effects and voiceovers, or dialogue replacement in film. It has to do with getting all the sound effects in and also getting all the dialogue proper. So whatever dialogue that needs to be redone, they're able to do it and it's not sounding like it's outside of the movie. And then I teach multi-track recording, which is just how to record anything that has more than one track. Now, like for example, when you record a drum kit, then let's say a kick drum and then a snare drum and then a hi-hat, as long as it's more than one track, it's multi-track recording. So it's really just music production in a sense. And I also teach music production. Yes, I was given that unit. So I was given that unit this semester. So that's why it's sort of at the back of my. It's not at the front of my mind, so to speak.
Yes.
And for me, when I'm teaching those things, I'm not coming out from there to thinking, wow, I must teach these students how to do really good Foley. I'm thinking, how can I impact these guys' lives such that they don't, number one, make the same mistakes I made. Number two, that they understand that they need to work collaboratively, that the development, number three, the development of the music industry and the film industry as well is something that is important for their future, and not just their own future but the future of their children. How do I leave these guys with something? And then not even just that, but then even just social values. When we come out of there, what is it that they can say that they learned from Chris that they can, if they decide to become an accountant tomorrow, they can still use that thing there? That, I think, is success.
I love that.
Okay, so walk me through your songwriting process. Is it melody first, then lyrics, or lyrics first, then melody?
It depends. So when I'm writing a song, I mean, I could be having this conversation and then you talk about something and say how the evolution of Kenyan music, for example, and you say, hey, but see, nowadays when we hear Kenyan songs, they all have stolen beats. Then I come out of here and I'm thinking, now I need to create that same urban tone but with a beat that is not stolen, but then without it being called gengeton in the end. You understand? So then I start thinking, okay, so how am I going to create that? So that comes from the idea stage, and I'll probably sit in the studio and program a track and try to do a little bit of singing or rapping in it. No, I won't rap myself. I'll probably call one of the youngsters to rap in it and stuff, so that we see what ends up happening over there. So some songs begin like that. Some songs I have a melody in my mind and I record it on my phone. I've sort of made it a practice, which I don't really think about nowadays, of writing something every day. And if it's just one line, that's fine. If it's an entire chorus, that's fine. If it's an entire verse and a chorus, that's still cool. But what I do is I record whatever idea it is I have in my mind. I record it on my phone, and then I leave it. So I don't think about it again until I am able to sit down at a place where I can now actually produce it. So some of those songs, those ideas that I have, are really bogus when I'm singing them, until one day when there's like a commissioned project and I have to come up with something. Then I look back, I'm like, Allah,
And I have something.
those gold,
Yes.
gold, lots of it. Or when I'm facing writer's block and I really need to produce something in the studio for myself, and I look back at some of those ideas, I'm like, oh, yeah, there's something.
Where is the most unexpected place where you draw your inspiration from? For me, most of the time, my biggest ideas come when I'm in the bathroom. Where do you get yours from?
That's such it's such a difficult question for me to answer in the sense that, or rather, because I get ideas from everywhere, absolutely everywhere. But one of my favorite places to get ideas is when I'm in my little kitchen garden watering my plants. I'm a plant collector. I have like 300 plants, not even 300, I think like 500 now. Starting from my gate all the way into the house and to the back of the house.
Fruits, roses,
no,
different
just
kinds.
house plants. And what I try to do is to collect exotic plants. I don't know if maybe they should be called exotic plants. I don't know. But plants that don't grow regularly here. It's plants we don't always see everywhere. So I collect as many of them as I can, or rather I've been collecting them over the years, maybe for about 12, 13 years now. And so because I like to take care of them, I water them every once in a while. Right now I've neglected them quite a bit, but when I'm watering the plants, my mind is always racing. I'm always thinking about various things. And some of the things that I think about is music. And when I'm thinking about music, I think about songs I like, but then also songs that I want to sound like. I could have been listening to Anderson .Paak, for example, and then I'm like, how can I write a song that's like Anderson .Paak's?
Yes.
Then as I'm watering the plants, I'm thinking, that song of Anderson .Paak goes like this, like this. So how do I take that and how do I translate it and make it so that it fits into my African mold, so that when I'm performing it also I don't feel like I'm out of place, like I'm cheating. You understand? So my inspiration comes from various places like that.
Okay. Now we're running out of time. Let's just do a couple of quick fires and then we bounce. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So simple. Guitar or piano?
I play keyboards. So I'd say piano, but I want to learn guitar. I wish I'd learned guitar.
Okay.
What's the one artist that you'd like to be stuck in the studio for 24 hours with?
Yeah, I was researching just now. One of them would be Timmy Dakolo. Timmy Dakolo is such a fantastic musician, in my opinion. He's very versatile.
Okay.
What was the last song you listened to on your way here?
On my way here, I didn't listen to any song. I can't remember the last song I listened to, man.
It's okay. It's fine.
I was listening to a jingle that I was producing.
That one, still a song.
Okay, one word that your friends would describe you with. One word.
I don't want to say argumentative. Argumentative is not the word. I debate a lot. So whatever word you want to put there, yes.
That debate one.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
So that one thing that most of your fans or your friends are surprised about when they get to learn more about you.
Yeah, when they get to learn more about me is that like, I'm a biblical apologist. See, even you guys are surprised. And if you see my social media, I'm always fighting with people about theological accuracy.
I'm sure that's something you'd have wanted to do in the next life.
Well, actually, no. Like,
No?
if I wasn't a musician, I'd be a lawyer.
Nice.
That's what I do.
All right, and if somebody wants to debate with you, where can they find you?
Find me on Facebook. Don't find me on Instagram. I want you guys to know me as a musician.
Okay.
On Facebook, come we fight. Come we fight.
Come we debate.
I really enjoy debate.
All right.
It makes me think.
Just on Facebook. So your handles are Chris
Adwar. I'm Chris Adwar everywhere.
Everywhere. Honestly, we've had fun. Time has just flown, man. And I've learned so much from you. I learned so much from what you have done. And I hope that you continue going on the way you're doing. Like, you're doing an amazing job. And I truly love you.
Yeah, and feel at home. Yeah, I hope this is not the last we're going to be hearing about you. I want to see those banters on Facebook. I follow you. I'm going to start with you. And I'm going to inspire you for songs. You always say you're inspired by places and things. I want to sing a song about Power Drive. Me and Diana inside there.
Challenge.
No, right now.
No,
not now.
Oh, about Power Drive. Take your time. If I write a song about Power Drive, will you guys be playing it?
Yes.
Oh, and will you play my other songs?
Yes.
New ones.
Yes, don't worry. That's the first challenge you've given me. Just inside.
Challenge accepted, eh?
Yeah,
All right, thank you so much. Let's get into the music before the news checks in.